Hello, girls. As you know, I'm in the car waiting for my friend, right? Um, I was thinking about doing a live video about this topic that I want to talk about, but I decided to talk to my patron first to put it out there for those that are here to see your thoughts about it, right? And then go from it, right? So, I was watching a movie yesterday. Today is Monday, 20th. So, yesterday, Father's Day, June 19, 2022, I decided to watch a movie with my friend. And she put the space between us or something like that is the call, the name of the movie. And it's 2021 to 2019 or 2021 movie, but it was really wow. Okay, so people will see like a romantic movie, things about astronaut, things like that, right? I don't want to spoil it a lot, so if you want to watch this movie, you can watch it. And I'm gonna go through a lot of these movies that lately I'm being watching. That's one of the jobs that they have me doing. They want me to go back and kind of watch certain movies, old and new ones, because it's a lot of the collective information going out that way. People think that imagination, and I always say it, is something fictitious. It's not. It's the way that our conscious mind work with the unconscious mind for the things that the logic mind cannot comprehend. Okay? And it's where the imagination works with our energy, making us feel that something belongs where it belongs. So, and it's really one of the tools that clairvoyants use a lot. So anyway, we start watching the movie like we are not going to connect. This is not a word. This is just for fun. We were kind of like feeling like that, you know. She was celebrating with her partner and things like that. So nothing comes by casualty. So I want you to, even the movies, watch it. Look, allow those random thoughts that maybe came in when you're watching the movie to inspire you, motivate you, or teach you, whatever it is, right? So this movie is about this kid that is born in Mars from a Earth mother, right, or Earth parent, but he wasn't allowed to come here because his body would not sustain the atmosphere, right? Because it's a process. He needed to go to a process, a lot of procedures and surgeries and things like that, because his bones are not good for this atmosphere. And automatically they just start showing me how it is for Earth spirit, and not for Earth spirit, how it is for the starseed, for those that are coming from other planets, right? We have to go through a lot of years, a lot of time to get used to this body, because our body is not prepared to come here. In one point, we use the pyramid to come here to sustain energetically our body, because our bodies up there don't have a physical. Even this physical body, scientifically, is proof that it needs energy, and it gets the energy from the source, the batteries that is in the food, vegetables and fruit, especially because it comes the energy really came or comes from the sugars, the fruits, and the vegetable give what this physical body needs: iron, minerals, whatever, to sustain the physical kind of look, right? So, and this is something that they just told me right now. So we went through a process of getting used to. We create this body to sustain our typical normal energy body. So it's like getting inside of this. that have a way of creation. That's why we have to go through the 9 month preparing this avatar so we can get in. So because if we come as we are in other planets, and it could be that this kid that is in Mars, right, we are not going to be able. So, and he have this longing to come back home because he feels that he belongs to Earth, because he came from parents that are from Earth, right? And he have more like a physical body from Earth than it is about a Martian, but he's from Mars. He is Martian, but just created from human beings, right? But in the meaning of belonging, in the meaning of trying to go back home, and how he's studying everything about the earth, about understanding certain things, is exactly what we do about our planet. A lot of us having that feeling that we don't belong here. A lot of us have that feeling that we want to go home. And right now we are learning as much as possible about that thing, about planets, races, things that we do up there, right? So far, so good. And see how this movie is talking about something that we are going through and no one, because people don't put. And this is something that I just immediately we start seeing the movie, I look my friend and I was like, you know what is this about, right? And she looked at me like, what you mean, like this and this? And she's like, oh my God, you know. So when you see this movie, watch it now knowing all of this, and I'm telling you, some of you or all of you are going to connect in somehow. You're gonna feel it, like this is exactly what I'm going through. So now we have that finally he came here. He didn't do everything that he needed. He didn't understand all of the procedures because it was the right thing to do. And sometimes the right thing is not the correct thing. We always have to strive to do the correct thing, not the right thing. So finally he get here. He fell in love with this girl that he has some kind of connection already, as we have already connection. He have it through internet. We have it through the energy. We have it through our soul connection. So he fell in love with this girl. They found each other. She lost it. She fell in love. She resists that kind of love that is so pure, so unconditional, so fast. She resisted, but it was impossible for her to fight it because he was showing her the right way, the correct way of love. And she was learning how to love correctly without attachment, without property. So finally things happen in the movie that you will see. He came here, he sees Earth with these kind of new eyes, the beach, the water. He was embracing everything. And we as a Starseed forgot that. We are here just to have to help the Earth in doing certain things. We are here to grow through the experience that this body and this planet, with the limitations and the boundaries that this earth have, through our souls. But most of it, we are here to be amazed as he was. Even that he didn't like people, how they were acting, and he didn't understand it, that didn't take out the love and the beautiful way of he was seeing Earth. But in that moment, he understand that home, it was Mars. But that didn't take out, that didn't didn't stop making him feel the same way as he was feeling from Earth. He just understand better. And that's exactly what it is. When we finally get back home, we are going to feel and finally see, like, finally we are home. And we are going to miss this earth because it have a lot of things. It's been home for us for a long time. For me, it's been 30,000 years. So when I get home, how is it going to be, right? But it's almost kind of the same thing for us. So we are here for so many reasons that are far more bigger than just helping this earth to raise the vibration or frequency. Because the truth is that it is not the first reason. So enjoy every moment, no matter how hard it is. Sadly, we live in a society that is making it so difficult for us to enjoy being here. To every breath, every kiss, every hug, going to the beach, eating, having sex, having a relationship, touching, the companionship, etc. We are here as individuals, as that. And something that they show me at the end of the movie, they ask me, what if the real reason that the star seeds start coming to Earth is not because of the frequency? That is a mess that happens so much time. What if the reason is to show love? And that is really the real mission here. This is real the thing that we need to work with in ourselves, going back to our roots, finding that love, that amaze, that purity, to break down everything that we've been taught for so many years, but do it again with love. Not understanding that everything has a reason to be, not to happen, to learn, a reason to learn from it. Because it's better ways, it's different choices to learn the same teaching or the same lesson. But everything have a reason for us. But everything have a way for us to learn. It's not just to see the positive side, it's to really learn through love. So I would say that if we can find that sparkle, that we can love everybody. And love, that means that we can accept. We don't have to talk and show this kind of like hugging, kissing love. That's something that the body, the human body, manifests or acts. It's a reaction of the thing that the body is feeling. The soul is feeling certain things. The soul is having sentiment, feelings, and the body react to it through the emotions or the sensation of kissing, desire, passion. But the true feeling that is there is just love. Love for sex, love for the person that you're doing it, whatever. Love because we just love to be here. We love ourselves. We want to give us that. We are not they just show me this. And this is something that maybe I'm not going to be talking live. That's why I want you here, right? Let's go. They show me this. What if the love that we think that we feel for others is the love that we feel for ourselves? That with this mean we are not connecting with others in relationship because we love that person. We love the characteristic of that person remind us of us. Not because I'm portraying in a mirror, not because no. I love myself so much that I want to give myself the opportunity to be loved in a more physical way. I cannot. There are certain things that I can do, but I cannot kiss myself. I cannot touch myself in a way that kind of like awakes certain emotions or reactions in my body. That just having that connection, having that back and forward is that no matter how you want to put it, if you don't connect with another person. So if you are loving yourself selfishness, you don't want to have any other relationship. But if you love yourself in a way that is free and pure, you will want to experience that outside as well through someone else. And that's why we fall in love, because now we are going to see the things that we feel that we need in our life, that we love in our life, in ourselves, that we need in ourselves to create the perfect balance, to be pulled to that magnetic energy that is the other side, female and male, yin and yang, right, dark and light, that will complement those aspects of our spirit in a more bigger way. I don't know if I'm making sense of it, but I'm trying to explain the best that I can. So when finally we start putting our attention in the love that we are receiving without judging, criticizing, and that means that I can accept you, I can love you, but that doesn't mean that I have to have it. I can accept you, I can respect you, I still love you, but I don't have to imitate. I can do it in a better way. I can correct things. I can just be. And then if I want it part of my life, then I'll embrace it. But if I don't embrace it, I can deal with it, but I will stay away from it. So I feel that if we stop trying to manifest so many things, music, love, money, material things, and we just touch that part of us and then go through the process, do the work that is needed, then we're really gonna see the things. But it's so difficult. Even me, I've been resisting certain things, I've been going through certain things, because the body is created to challenge us. The logic mind, it is there not to make sense of things, to challenge them to a point that don't make sense anymore. The logic mind, it is there to show us there are things that we can understand and comprehend, but there are others that don't. And is to challenge things, to make it feel right here and correct in here, not necessarily out there. I don't know you guys, but that movie have me thinking a lot. And you see, they don't lose time to show and teach us any moment. It's time we really see why we are here. Not because we have to fulfill something, because we have to experience something. We have to live something.